morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 285, and I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. So today's lesson is My Holiness Shines Bright and Clear Today. Now, way back when, the first 50 lessons, we had two that I'm going to reference that are about my holiness. In lesson 37, my holiness blesses the world. And 38, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. And I think that weaves very nicely into today's lesson as well, that my holiness shines bright and clear today because there's nothing my holiness cannot do. So this means my holiness is going to bless the world, and it has no limits placed upon it because it comes to me from my source, from my celestial Father, from God. So today's lesson starts that today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. I ask but them to come and realize my invitation will be answered by the thoughts to which it has been sent by me. This basically means, what part of my mind am I using? Am I in my right mind? Then I will indeed ask and receive all of the joyous things that my Father wills me to have. When I arise with joy in my heart and in my mind, I will experience that all through the day. But if when I wake up, I am not expecting joyous, happy things, I'm waking up in the anticipation of pain and grief and suffering, as yesterday's lessons told us, that I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. So if I wake up with my thoughts of loss and grief and pain and suffering, well, if I'm waking up and calling that to me, that's what I will experience. But I can elect to change all of those thoughts, and in place of them, add my holiness, and blessedness, that is my inheritance from my Father, and change all of those to the thoughts of joy and peace. The lesson continues, and I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness, the instant I realize I'm not where I would want to be, where my Father wills me to be, and that I am, instead of accepting my holiness, I am having fear thoughts. As soon as I change my mind and have accepted my holiness, then I will have only joyous things come to me. For what would be the use of pain to me? What purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if sanity departs from me today and I accept my holiness instead? This is a rhetorical question. It's not really one that we need to answer or are expected to answer. Obviously, we will have no need for pain and suffering. They would have no purpose for us as soon as I accept my holiness. And in doing so, I accept my sanity, my sane mind, my right-minded mind, that part of my mind that is always has been and will forever be part of God's. The second part of the lesson is the prayer, and it says, Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. The way to God is through forgiveness here. And my sanity, being in God, with God, will restore me to my right-minded mind. So through forgiveness, I become sane again. Your Son is still as you created him. There it is. My holiness is part of me and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? Again, rhetorical question, because the answer is nothing. Nothing can alter God. Nothing can change the unchangeable. Now, just for a moment, we're going to go back to our relevant thought. What is the Holy Spirit? And the final paragraph in it, paragraph 5, says, accept your Father's gift. It is a call from love to love, that it be but itself, that we have that holiness. That holiness is itself, and it blesses the world, and it blesses all that is in the world with me, all of my brothers, all of my sisters, the entire sonship. all that lives. The Holy Spirit is his gift by which the quietness of heaven is restored to God's beloved Son, in which we recognize indeed our holiness. Would you refuse to take the function of completing God when all he wills is that you be complete? God completes us as we complete him. And in a sense, I am completed by me when I accept my holiness and take my rightful place with my Father in heaven, where I am meant to be, in eternity, in timelessness, where I truly live. When I accept that, I am complete. God is complete. All of heaven is complete. That's it for today. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. Please pray. Pray for what we have and have yet to recognize. Peace, peace, peace.